I've become a gargantuan pain in the gluteus, losing shit, his own on Lucifer, let loose the raw and the virtuous. This lesbian shouldn't have bled in my vicinity, not even in the general. Now I've gotta test samples, tits, I'm a stereotype. Van Helsing's enemy, one bite's not enough for me. I've already lost my grip with my battle for sanity. Pencil in a therapist today, Miss Michigan's cream is over my spoon from the banana split, and she gets a lick of the black licorice. She had mistake for myself, wanting a cream pie and asked for one so sweet she tastes cinnamon until she visits again.
That's all me, that's all me. Wrist on sheesh, was it luck up on the come up, 100, that's all me, that's all me. You can be a witness, no permission, just forgiveness. In this, you can be a witness, show you something about the business. Careful, I don't hold back, that's all me, that's all me. Wrist on sheesh, was it luck up on the come up, 100, that's all me, that's all me. I don't hold back.
Logical, be the comical, the kind of those, the kind of marks are the kind of bright, the comics, the kamikaze, drop on top of critics to see how many cowards run. I'm in a silver war with the silver tongue tubbed in a silver serpent, exactly where they can shove that silver burr in a silver chip with everything below the belt there. I kept up the public words, is that weird? I ain't got a match to see no peers. I've been given some tail got its claws on me, and now I swear no fear. This is revenge for the scars that tear me apart all over again. On next demons come out to play, and I need more than a prayer to expel it all just for a pit stop, and the depths get refilled. How ironic! In uncharted territory, paired with this anger only beacon. I see from miles someone making everything clear, and I'm told that that's dark and not weird for the mere thought of it.
That's all me. Wrist on sheesh, was it luck up on the come up, 100, that's all me, that's all me. You can be a witness, no permission, just forgiveness. In this, you can be a witness, show you something about the business. Careful, I don't hold back, that's all me, that's all me. Wrist on sheesh, was it luck up on the come up, 100, that's all me, that's all me. I don't hold back.
If you got that main character energy, put your drink up. If you eat, sleep, repeat on that grind, we could link up chronically on the top. No cap, no roof. We just live in proof. We just live in proof.
But I'm undead, hard to function, live in proof. Don't get caught up in the semantics at all. This is the dream where you're falling, where others won't understand why you're all. They call it a hunch, then or work you've got to put in more than all of them. And they pray to live in lawless. So tempered by ego, that's all this evil. The red caused the collapse of the steeple in the Bible. And I bet you that I don't want to stop it. I'm no Dodson. As pure as somebody coming straight out of Compton. It's over the cost them. From so-so to causing a ruckus. Got it up from falls because I am the toughest. I call my stars badges of honor. The blood, sweat, and tears I call it an honor. Working much harder to no longer just imagine outcome of becoming a monster. Heartless, you've been sent to my slaughter. We're laughing the carnage. Hate me, I feed on your mouth. Taking a dish back out worse than you thought it. Never been a motherfucking human being. How am I supposed to be human? Please, I don't even bleed. Living in my own world where I write these things, detached and alone when I'm writing. Please, they aren't missing me. Never been a motherfucking human being. How am I supposed to be human? Please, I don't even bleed. Living in my own world where I write these things, detached and alone when I'm writing. Please, they aren't missing me. You thought you know me? Well, guess again. I'm in the backwoods of nowhere. Can't catch a cab here. Uber doesn't exist. Your legs gotta be stronger. Be connected with Oprah. No shade, 45 room to save the men from the winds of change. Throw chains and give them to the Tasmanian devil. I worked hard to get to this level, and I praise myself for it. Fortune is unfortunate. I've come as a rebel to rebel against fate, meddling in my battlefield. I'll leave the area scorched in a coat of blood. I won't die from old age. I've shed my mortal skin. More likely to die from a cobra bite. Get choked up like AI-controlled soldiers after getting drafted with less experience with shooters than the president does. Even on the coldest night, I won't lose the frostbite. Living right to my motorcycles in the field to keep me in the fight. That's how I stay warm before a cipher, and why I'm always hungry for a slice. Fuck being humble. I came from times so bad I couldn't see no light, like someone shut it off. Became cold-blooded because I didn't trust the warmth of a touch. I'm in my head so much, I've gotta pay rent, but I couldn't afford to keep my brain in it, so it hit the road. Now if I seem a little off, you can blame the stimulus check. I never got cold, wondering what if I picked a lot sedan and drove it off the lot. I think about death a lot. What if I took that same sedan and crashed it into a pageant on accident? Now I only got 2 options, life or death sentence. Oops. I'm out to clean up this vomit like I'm in charge. Spider on the wall, I keep climbing and then fall while you're buying that handout. I was in the dirt and I stand tall from all of the damn days I didn't have a leg to stand on. That's why I kept running now, I'd rather get gunned down. I'm standing my damn ground. If my enemy's your god, then I'm killing your fate, blah. Never been a motherfucking human being. How am I supposed to be human? Please, I don't even bleed. Living in my own world where I write these things, detached and alone when I'm writing. Please, they aren't missing me. Never been a motherfucking human being. How am I supposed to be human? Please, I don't even bleed. Living in my own world where I write things, detached and alone when I'm writing. Please, they aren't missing me. You thought I was human? You've been misinformed. I'm the reptile on the kitchen floor, eating the missing person report. He tried to tame such a vicious creature who's born without hippos, tears out their jaws while he hunts for boars. And I'm bored of Jaws. I need something new, with more gore and violence than Al Pacino with drugs involved. Now introducing Scarface 2, saws and noose, adding some carbon despite the mix-up. Ah shit, I fell asleep in this garage but the car won, but all they did was recharge me. You could say that's when I began to run on fumes, like I'm jogging 2 inches at a time. It's still progress, dude, because I had to crawl before walking, and now I'm on the highway to leaving my past behind me. Now adding rocket fuel. Took more than falls, no stranger to farm, or raising alarms, but one raise of an arm. Blood in my palm, cause for concern, probably not. The wound would just turn to a scar, need dope, but it just twists and turns my head to a knot. Headache says my brain turns into route. I trust Patron, I've seen it a lot. I don't got a twin, I'm the only P in this pod, and I'm still waiting for the meeting with God. There's gotta be a reason for my being alive, or for me being this person, but tell me for a bit of change, what is the price? 1033. I'm numb to it. Icicles on my pattern pin, giving me the morphine drip. And in the course of this inappropriate trip, our 20 friends in a quarter of an hour shower me with praise as it starts to rain. Ah! Someone's in my shower! Keep screaming and I'll have to beat you to death with the rubber ducky. The shower head, the 3 motherfucking shampoo bottles would get bloody. Oh, what a disaster! How could a human possibly come up with so many ways to kill with a novelty item? Shove it so far up your nostrils that breathing's impossible. I make the hair stand of the heebie-jeebies. When I get in a rage, play up the handle and use the bar to beat you until you're bleeding badly. Fuck! Heebie-jeebies? Bleeding badly? That doesn't fucking rhyme. Let me try again. Heebie-jeebies, E-E-E-E. Oops, that wasn't even a rhyme. I just spilled my coffee on my computer key, Trump pet, he's being operated by a mini Russian Putin, and if he does a good job, he gets BBBC. That wasn't a spill, that's Russian for bigger, better, blacker, cock, codename wee. These beasties leaving, these peons of the dust surrounding. It's empty at the top, it's bars only and only a few peep through the people. They catch a glimpse of the full potential of rap, but I swung the door wide open and locked it behind me, swallowed the keyhole and started to act like I've never been a motherfucking human being. How am I supposed to be human? Please, I don't even bleed. Living in my own world where I write these things, detached and alone when I'm writing. Please, they aren't missing me. Never been a motherfucking human being. How am I supposed to be human? Please, I don't even bleed. Living in my own world where I write these things, detached and alone when I'm writing. Please, they aren't missing me. This is the Elements anthem. Haters might as well just give up. I place a spell on the beat, word playing more. Metaphors and similes piled on. I do it for me until dusk turns to dawn, and it's nowhere near dawn. Days with no way to feel other than this maze, but I stay razor sharp like I cut up this mass idea that being good has something to do with the mass appeal. It appears you can be average, still get paid right around on your rent from a record deal, as long as you have tattoos and talk like every one of them is a soldier you rolled with, and then one afternoon see you again was all you could listen to. Too bad it's not your actual story. You actually stole it from someone missing a brother and his kid from drinking more than just soda. He repped that life. I have no problem saying I'm record life. Lived in the music where my knife comes alive. And when I'm ending lives, open my eyes. Deja vu, the paper sight's still outside. Because when you're dead, you're gone. There's no coming back, no matter if they're fucking trash. Don't learn because their brain is that of a mummified rat. They still deserve a chance, and if not, let God send them to hell, then a stand cap. Because inside, they were just fans of your work insecure. They'll never be anything worth a second look at. This is the Elements anthem. Haters might as well just give up. I place a spell on the beat, word playing more. Metaphors and similes piled on. I do it for me until dusk turns to dawn, and it's nowhere near dawn. I'm not some role model whose life you should follow. I don't fit in the mold, my life barely has one column. I'll fight if I have to, but not to prove my dick size to these hoes. I call bitches bitches even though I know bigger words. Middle fingers high so the world knows how I feel about it. I shout faggot, watch dykes fighting, go for the breast in. I even get arrested, fuck the ops. I failed at moonwalking but never stop. Freestyle off the top, don't use pre-writtens even when I don't know what to say. I talk my big shit, go ballistic and grab your attention. I don't say this shit to be big, it's just the thoughts of a misfit appearing from the mist with a hit list. Yeah, rappers would come back from the grave just to be my apprentice. Like Bob, I've got the lit switch, flip it, and I'll start the fire you can't put out. Give you the kiss of death, Hernandez, let me borrow your lipstick. The types to give a swift kick in a sentence, they don't miss them more like homing missiles. The bars that I set were too large, you couldn't miss them. In rain clouds in a bar, you would still acknowledge their existence. Armed to the point, I'm dangerous with these words, I make bangers, I deserve the war peace award. If they would only listen to the wordsmith with a bird and beam this good. Eagles in check. This is the Elements anthem. Haters might as well just give up. I place a spell on the beat, word playing more. Metaphors and similes piled on. I do it for me until dusk turns to dawn, and it's nowhere near dawn. No brains on a dystopian roadway, giving a cold gaze to my old ways. New ways to bring up the past, always where my dog stayed and the camera views my ass walk away after I spray paint the sign, sucking the street of zombies. Liar's paradise, with the smiles as fake as the chain I wear. That's why they look pretty nice until they're ready to knife you in the back over titties with a pair of eyes. Shouldn't have gotten wood, smoke's better with the other kind. There's a bunch of drunks walking in a line, their breath ahead of them. You can smell them coming before they reach the door inside. A bunch of problems hidden in the lines. Powder and mini marijuana smokers, the type that I swear have been televised. Heathens, a high five family that have already died, and ones I die for at any time because I've got no brains on a dystopian roadway, giving a cold gaze to my old ways. New ways to bring up the past, always where my dog stayed and the camera views my ass walk away after I spray paint the sign, sucking the street of zombies. Crashing on the couch isn't why I felt my neck break. Sticking it out and getting nothing but a disappointing result continuously is why I need a neck brace. And now I just want a tattoo on my face that says go that way. Fuck these old niggas, hope they get cornered and their neck gets snapped in two and say hi to my dad while in the fires of hell. I'm from the place haters say have a great day, support your rise, and if you fall, they're gone like they never knew you. That's why I stand alone, and if history shows us anything, they're gonna miss me. It's never simple here, risk running through the mist, breach skim tooth and nail, no suits, only raccoons for sale, the crucible, which is why I can't afford the bail. If I saved up for 1,000 years, very little in the brain, you can count the cells, one too many, damn near can throw a rock and hit the thug idolizing jail, because they're idolizing jail, trading cigarettes for a pair of boots and some warm sheets, for when it gets cold and they can see the breath in the air. No brains on a dystopian roadway, giving a cold gaze to my old ways, new ways to bring up the past always. But my dog stayed and the camera views my ass walk away after I spray paint the sign, sucking the street of zombies. I'm not dead or alive, my existence changes with the seasons. Sometimes I'm haunting the porch where I slept for a night, no rest, so I hopped out the window to haunt the bar for a time. 99 seconds, I got kicked out as fast as I entered. The haters, I bet they expected it, but all they did was make me into a warrior with no diplomatic skills. So in other words, I speak with my actions because I don't know how to talk. Shh. Listened and translated it into the written. Now me spitting looks a bit like a canyon that is grinning as I make my entrance, like being sucker punched. It hits me by surprise how different I am now than back then when I wasn't feeling myself but wouldn't stop the fight. So no wonder the rocks I kept kicking my porch just to feel something different. Gotta hate this, someone's always gotta be fucking tripping. Hawaii's not far enough, take it as far as another planet. Blown out of proportion is an understatement. About to lose my patience, soon turn the page and end up dropping a new one. All of you who were wasting my time because you hate what's in the mirror, and I'm used to amuse your hatred, the man of steel. So I continue to take this burden onto me. Feel the pain in the music that has your entire body shaking, and all I get in return is the feeling like I've got fuck all. This time been wasted. No brains on a dystopian roadway, giving a cold gaze to my old ways, new ways to bring up the past always. But my dog stayed and the camera views my ass walk away after I spray paint the sign, sucking the street of zombies. No sleep, I just rhyme to re-energize as stepping as advertised off the line of a beast, dehumanized, GOATM, zombie clothing. So how am I supposed to walk amongst humankind when we're nothing alike? Fear from where I live is nothing but nonsense, when I can count the pennies I've gotten from my thoughts, 50 cents and counting. But I found the fountain of you, not the shit I was drowned in, and now I'm doing laps around it. I even made the podium on display in my backyard with a bunch of hounds howling in the background. It's just the sound of the street of zombies, the same exact car going around, but I'm outie. I'll catch you in the documentary about me. No brains on a dystopian roadway, giving a cold gaze to my old ways, new ways to bring up the past always. But my dog stayed and the camera views my ass walk away after I spray paint the sign, sucking the street of zombies.
Things around you and my left, strangers gone. Good things around, bad things around you and my left, strangers gone. Good things around, bad things around you and my left, strangers gone. Good things around, bad things around.
You ain't never dealt with this pain. Never had to deal with the scars. Bad days know me by my first name. Good days have you feeling like a star. When the media is what you really are, social media is only a facade. For the peons playing like they hard, it'll take eons for you to be on what I'm on. A better day is what I try for. A better life is what I strive for. Got the glizzy for survival. Hold a lookout for the 5-0. It's like I'm fucking with their nerves when they see me eating. Rather see me on the curb, leave a nigga bleeding. Taking everything I earned like I didn't need it. Taking all I deserve for a nigga leaving. You got love for me, huh? I ain't never seen it. The nerve of me, huh? Bet you can't believe it. That I ain't got trust and I don't give a fuck. In this cold ass world is the reason. Yeah, you got love for me, huh? That's the nerve of me, huh? I bet you can't believe it. That I ain't got trust and I don't give a fuck about a reason. Bitch.
Good things around, bad things around. You are my gift, stranger is gone. Good things around, bad things around. You are my gift, stranger is gone. Good things around, bad things around. You are my gift, stranger is gone. Good things around, bad things around. You are my gift, stranger is gone.
I'm the bad guy, huh? Can act like my last fight won't be my last fight, huh? Angry as the hawk, is it not Mr. Kick a Rock? Why I'm so fucked up and it's dark in asylums where I park lights off, try to hide my scars in the back with my saws and the knots that I brought a pain in the keister, huh? But I'm raw, fuck you and your mom. I'm simply a sick, cynical man, sit down steps of psychopathic thoughts, seeing sits like ghosts must exist only to assist my craziness, fits the description to a T. Nip, sips, and sensor, not this is sensitivity turned down to not gender, that means anybody can get it. I'm picking up the pieces to cut stitches, won't work when I dig deep into your cerebral cortex, injecting you with unwashed syringes, fentanyl and say that it's only sativa, no feelings. I know some who would sell coke to St. Peter's, prayer to the Pope and his cheerleaders, then doubled up on pills and Ibiza. Pills and Ibiza. Doubled up on some syringes all the way to Ibiza and Meta. It's the greatest of meetings. You couldn't meet the niggas in the ring if you teamed up with your favorite rapper and dreaming you would still miss your shot that you just couldn't see us in. And we just keep taking shots like tequila.
Good things around, bad things around. You are my gift, stranger is gone. Good things around, bad things around. You are my gift, stranger is gone. Good things around, bad things around. You are my gift, stranger is gone. Good things around, bad things around. You are my gift, stranger is gone.
Like you are.
Would you die for me?
Yes.
That's too easy. Would you live for me?
J1, das Flames, Ugo.
Can you feel the change when I'm in the room? Everything changes, I'm looking at you. Everything changes, I'm feeling on you. Everything changes, I'm dangerous too. Can you feel the change when I'm in the room? Everything changes when I hit on you. Everything changes, I've stolen the moon. Everything changes, I've stolen the moon. I've got you as wet as a monsoon. You know how to use those claws, you're my masseuse. I whisper in your ear, baby come back tonight. I'll pin you to the bed, be my only fan while we fuck, hum my tunes. I bite onto that ear and my moan, hop on top, aren't you just so rude? I've been damaged so much in the past, baby, I need you to lick at my wounds. Battle scars if I tried legend, marked rebellion. Just makes you more sexy when I strip your defenses away. And I've got your body, your mind, will I come inside like I choose? Can you feel the change when I'm in the room? Everything changes, I'm looking at you. Everything changes, I'm feeling on you. Everything changes, I'm dangerous too. Can you feel the change when I'm in the room? Everything changes when I feel on you. Everything changes, I'm stolen the moon. Everything changes, I've stolen the moon. I don't care about your ex, I've stolen you and I'm not giving you back. Fuck my past thoughts, all about this moment with you. I don't even need to think, we'll be together until the end. Bullet through the brain, if one cheats, what the fatal attraction. What the beautiful dress in your hair makes you so much more attractive. But I love it when you tie it back just so you can get nasty. Can you feel the change when I'm in the room? Everything changes, I'm looking at you. Everything changes, I'm feeling on you. Everything changes, I'm dangerous too. Can you feel the change when I'm in the room? Everything changes when I feel on you. Everything changes, I've stolen the moon. Everything changes, I've stolen the moon.
Yes.
As an artist, they may think I don't do anything, that I just sit around cussing and hoping for views. But they're wrong. This is what's on my plate.
Self-proclaimed demon, the next greatest. I left that in 2008.
him
in my closet, that's the skeleton next to Biscuit's face. A postcard from Osama when he was hidden up in his cave. My grave, bring it up. And I'm like my father, you just raised the dead. Too bad I'm not afraid to bite, turn everybody that like you like to into my views. Listening all day and night to what I have to say. And what I have to say, burn the bridges faster than jet fuel, prepared by all this pent-up rage. Fuck! You hate me because I take center stage. I catch bodies but just work, and I work hard, and the bodies just seem to gravitate. I never run from smoke. I'm so high now that it's like I levitated out my body and touched the clouds. I'm so out of place, I can't tell if I'm asleep or wide awake.
That's obvious.
I might not win today, but I take my losses in stride and fight my way, nail them too. I'll look like a bloody fool before I give up. My tombstone says I'm a winner, and that's what I've gotta do. Don't tell me about your number one if there's shit that you say I'm not even number two. Your brain needs to be rewired, something's clearly wrong with it. What you say couldn't kill you over all that mumbling, and humble just wasn't it. I'm sick and dope, this line will have you wondering what the fuck is wrong with him. That's not a dope bar. Shut the fuck up and eat my dick in a sports bra. Brawl with no gloves on and get beaten bloody so I can earn like $10 and I'd still count it out in my head because I'm the only one I can count on. So cocky's my fight song. No more trying to make bygones. I'm done. Now I just write bygones. I the price and say my life shit. Fuck, autocorrect my life's long. Like the middle finger I give to each passerby as I walk, turn my torn soul into a new verse. 8 minutes and I still wouldn't consider it the full song. More. I don't give a fuck if I'm wrong. I say what I must to get to where I'm going. No shirt on, even if it's snowing. Forecast shows a bunch of yellow squiggly lines showing, and it's downpouring. I'm welcome to go around, and it's only getting colder. All-nighters, because I have no chip on my shoulder, not even the classic ways. So that's why every song I make has to be a classic. I've done it so often now, but getting awesome. Wow, a jealous that was cool. Is a piece of cake. How does he do it? A nightmare that makes you think. You can never anticipate the line I'll cross next. I'm the hunter in tall grass, masked. I'm all that wrapped in saran wrap, covered in broken shards of glass from the Chardonnay bottle I just smashed. And that was just a thought I had. So to answer the question, that's what's on my plate. Praise to the sword. Elements. From start to finish, I attack to scar attempted on you who in closet, listening closely. Both think about your bomb bars like the vampire with art like this. When in reality you couldn't fall in a dark's playpen. Aren't you kidding? Kid in the face of D-bomb, disarmed in minutes. Minimal effort, I don't give a F up about not being a guest in your Starbucks coffee creamer. When your mouth I'm living on, while my name is always in it. I'm lending you a name worth something, but first, jumping the gun isn't something you're allowed to do. You can't even dodge the bullet before you ask permission. Sipping blood falling from my lips, no tears from lies that hit uppercuts. Taught me how to trust my gut, feeling like God's my witness. Wicked and I died, came back with the 6 sense of what makes dope penmanship, making them flip their legs when I open a can of whoop ass. give you your first experience of stitches. I'm Mrs. Mr. Risk, content fiction, X-rated R, yeah, not for children, it's like porn. Why would you censor this when it's best raw, unfiltered, and I'm the center of attention, the ass you should be kissing, ignorant to your opinion, even if genuine can gag mine. Window shopping for razors, and I don't mean Arby's when I say I'm sticking our saw on tables to cut up your broad, first cut up a bra, and you're waving a watch. A closeted cheerleader cheering me on, and the mirrors my song, lip singing along, fucking the wall. But when he gets caught, you've got it all wrong. I was just mimicking, dog. But you put that hard when you're too typified to try even half of the things I've done in my life, but no gun on my side. You can never spit when I'm alive without breaking into so many highs. I say what I want without breaking a sweat. We went with no picture so that you can hide. And your medulla a split. I'm Medusa looking do the dude. I'm a kid to physically lose when you're heading the music next to Wu-Tang. You're packing a suit for like wine. I'm in a barrel, I'm cocking a shoot. Stop and admire the view with a group of cops wondering who could have committed such a horrible crime. Not knowing the criminal still unseen. He's watching amused. So cocky, I never lose you through the booth. Not 92, looking as comfortable as you who just blew up dog face. You've never seen a living legend before I stood. The man that came to legend status. Still shopping in the same places as you do. I'm Mrs. Mr. Risk, content fiction, X-rated R, yeah, not for children, it's like porn. Why would you censor this when it's best raw, unfiltered, and I'm the center of attention, the ass you should be kissing, ignorant to your opinion, even if genuine can gag mine. I bring bars to the hum and harmony, and as inhumane as Jane Adolf could possibly get with the Spice Girls and that car battery that I call artistry. Didn't grow up with Rhapsody, but rap surely gonna grow up with fire like me, constantly committing arson. But I'll be the one to match and get off my ass. Think about this permanently attached. All the haters just turned to gasoline. I didn't feel them burn as bad as ever. Before but after, unrecognizable like the Cape Crusader in a Denny's with the mask on. In other words, I'm Batman. Also a catfish, I'm a big fat chick. I'm still being on hold to get my phone fixed. It's been 6 days waiting in a bunker for the apocalypse to happen. It would still be faster. A master debater, a master of the craft without taking a class acting, the making of words, connecting the Game Boy. You couldn't even connect 10 lines together with the formula laid out like a cheat sheet. Yet these ass lickers say you're amazing, amazing how the word has lost all meaning, like literally it's been evaporated. But I tap into my reserves for the grim of the reapers, rejoice for what I've experienced by rebirth. I'm Mrs. Mr. Risk, content fiction, X-rated R, yeah, not for children, it's like porn. Why would you censor this when it's best raw, unfiltered, and I'm the center of attention, the ass you should be kissing, ignorant to your opinion, even if genuine can gag mine.